Welcome to the Treasures of History channel. I'm Diankles, and today we will explore one of the oldest and most influential legal documents in human history, the Code of Hammurabi. Created almost 4,000 years ago, this code of laws shaped justice in ancient Babylon and continues to fascinate us to this day. Get ready for a journey through time, where we will reveal the secrets and importance of this millennia-old code. Chapter 1. Historical Context of Babylon. To understand the Code of Hammurabi, we first need to grasp the context in which it was created. Babylon, located in Mesopotamia, was one of the largest and most powerful empires of the ancient world. Governed by King Hammurabi between 1792 and 1750 BC, Babylon stood out for its advanced culture, monumental architecture, and of course, the creation of one of the first written codes of law in history. But what led Hammurabi to compile this code? And how did Babylon become the ideal setting for the emergence of such a comprehensive legal system? Chapter 2. The Life of Hammurabi and His Rise to Power. Hammurabi was not born into a unified empire. When he ascended to the throne, Babylon was just one among several city-states in constant conflict. Through a combination of military skill, diplomacy, and efficient administration, Hammurabi managed to expand his kingdom, unifying much of Mesopotamia under his rule. It was this expansion and unification that created the need for a universal code of laws that could be applied to a vast and diverse territory. Hammurabi understood that justice was key to maintaining order in his empire, and thus, the Code of Hammurabi was born. Chapter 3. Structure and Content of the Code of Hammurabi. The Code of Hammurabi consists of 282 laws, covering a wide range of aspects of daily life, from commerce and agriculture to marriage and crimes. The laws are organized into sections that address different areas, such as property, family, labor, and violence. What makes this code particularly interesting is its clarity and severity. The famous expression, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, has its roots here, reflecting a notion of justice that sought proportionality in punishment. However, the code also recognized the importance of social status, applying different penalties for free men, slaves, and commoners. Chapter 4. The Importance of the Code of Hammurabi in History. The Code of Hammurabi was not the first code of laws in history, but it is undoubtedly one of the most influential. It served as a model for other legal systems in the Middle East and helped establish the idea that the law should be codified and accessible to all. Furthermore, the code shows how laws were used as a tool of power and social control. Hammurabi not only sought to maintain order but also to consolidate his authority as a just and wise king, someone who governed with the will of the gods. Chapter 5. The Legacy of the Code of Hammurabi. The Code of Hammurabi has withstood the test of time, being rediscovered in 1901 and has since been extensively studied by historians and archaeologists. Its influence can be seen in modern legal systems, and it continues to be a crucial reference for those who study the history of law. But more than that, the Code of Hammurabi offers us a glimpse of how the people of ancient Babylon viewed the world and justice. It reminds us that, despite cultural and temporal differences, the quest for justice is a constant in human history. Conclusion. And so, we conclude our journey through the Code of Hammurabi, one of the greatest achievements of Babylonian civilization and a milestone in the history of justice. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave your like, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more fascinating explorations of history. I'm Diankles, and I'll see you in the next chapter of Treasures of History.